Glam Squad? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Jayla Koriyan, and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. As you can tell from the title, we are moving to LA. I'm super excited. I finally made my decision. I talked to my parents about it, my friends, like everybody's in the loop, and I want to make sure that you guys are in the loop. I'm super excited about this move. If you guys didn't know and you're new, I currently live in New York. I've been living in New York for the past year. I went to school here. I studied at the Fashion Institute of Technology for a year. And I kind of feel like New York has offered me kind of all that it's going to offer me. And I'm ready for something new, a new adventure, a new place. I'm just like a goer and a doer. I like to dabble. And I'm excited about this move. I did want to address some of my subscribers. A lot of you guys are on the bandwagon. You're like, go Jayla, we're excited for you. And then some are like, it's just going to take you a minute to get with the program. But some of the comments that I've been reading of just like, oh Jayla, like don't go to LA and change, or don't go to LA and start doing pranks. And some of these comments are just, I just feel like they're kind of like, I don't want to say childish, but if I was going to do pranks on YouTube, I can do them in New York. If I was going to change for YouTube, I can change in New York. I don't really think the place that I live, I don't really think where I live will change who I am. I am who I am. I think I have a bright personality. I think I'm fun. None of that's going to change. It's just going to be new opportunities, new things to do that's different from state to state. So originally from North Carolina, went to school in Maryland, lived in New York for a little while, and my subbies have loved me no matter what state I live in. So I definitely think you guys are going to still love me in LA. I'm just going to be bringing Jayla and my whole personality to a different state. So my love for New York just came from me being an East Coast girl. New York is like a big city on the East Coast, and it was just always a place that I dreamed of living in and going to school in and just being here. So when I graduated college, I couldn't go anywhere else but New York because it locked in my brain. I couldn't think about anything else because in my brain, I was just supposed to live in New York. It was no reason why New York. It was just that I wanted New York. So I did it. I got to live here as an adult and see what New York has to offer for me. And I've had great time here. I met some great people. I had fun here. I think New York is a great playground. It's always things to do. Well, in the winter time, it's cold, so nobody really be doing too much. But definitely in the summertime, like right now, New York is bomb, honey. Like literally later I'm going to a rooftop party. So New York has been amazing to me. I want to continue growing, and although I can do that anywhere with making content, I want to do things more than just YouTube content. I want to work with bigger brands, you know? So I want to continue growing, and I kind of feel like New York doesn't offer that part for me. Although New York makes me happy. It truly makes me happy. I love being here. Oh my God, let me tell you guys what happened on the train. Like, let me tell y'all what happened on the train. So yesterday I was on the train. I was going to meet up with my girlfriends. We were going to lunch or something, and this guy was laying down on the train. Okay, he's laying down on the train, and it's Saturday, so it's a lot of people. And he decides to whip out his little pee-pee and start peeing, like, you know, laying on the seats, but he's like laying down peeing, and it's like going on the floor, and everybody's looking at him. And then, you know, the trains like move, so then the pee is running down the trains, and everybody has their legs up, like kick their legs up so their feet won't get wet. When I said, I could not believe it. I said, that's New York for you. You never know what's gonna happen. So I'm going to miss that about New York, just like the things that the stories that you can tell that's just like, yo, let me tell you what happened yesterday. I'm definitely going to miss that. I think you can create stories like that anywhere, but just the train stories, I don't think no place can top New York City. I know this is like, I literally have like a month to move. My lease in New York is up July 31st, but I have it figured out, okay? So I'm going on a trip the end of July, but 2 days before my trip, I'm going to have movers come to my place, and they're going to pack up my stuff, and it's going to be on its way to LA, okay? It takes 11 to 12 days to get there. I'm going on vacation for 5 days. So that puts me like, I'm going to be like sleep on an air mattress maybe for 5 days. So after I get back from my trip, which I'm super excited about, I'm going with one of my homegirls and a big group of other people. So once I get back from that, I'm gonna come back to New York, and then literally like the next day get on a flight to LA. And I believe Morgan is gonna come with me to LA. I don't have any help this time with moving. Like I don't have my mom or my dad. I'm doing it all on my own. And you know, me and Morgan had lunch yesterday. We got to talk. And I got to tell her all about LA and, you know, why I feel like LA would be a great decision. Morgan is, I know you guys don't see, you know, all of our relationship. You just see snippets of her, but Morgan is such a great friend to me, and she really understands me, and she is always rooting me on, and she was super excited about my decision. And so she may just come with me to LA and stay with me for a little bit as my furniture comes, and we can just explore LA together. So that'd be super great. I'm super excited that she offered to come with me. And yeah, then in August I will be officially in LA. But I did want to like finish out my time in New York during the summertime, because the summertime is the most lit time in New York. Once it starts getting cold, it'll be okay. So I did want to finish out my time in New York for the month of July and just have fun with my friends and all that. Everybody in my life is super supportive. My mom was not initially supportive. My senior year of college, the #1 school that I wanted to go to get my master's, I was in LA, and my mom was just like, girl, it's far, like don't do that, go to New York. So my mom has never been like a fan of LA. She's never been there before, and it's just far. So, you know, she wasn't as supportive, but you know, I told her the reasons why and that I wanted her to support my decision, and now my mom is 100% on board. My dad is on board. While I was in LA, I was like sending him apartments and like just telling him, I got a talk with him, and I was just telling him like the reasons why, and you know, he's on board now. So once I tell people why I want to move and what I want to do there, they're more so like, okay, Jayla, like we understand what you want. And I know you guys are probably like, well, what do you want, Jayla? And what I'm trying to think, because I don't really have anybody asking me a question right now, so I'm trying to just like off the top of my brain like answer what somebody would possibly say to me, or like what my parents would say. Like, okay, so Jayla, why do you want to move to LA? And I would say, well, you know, right now in my life I have no kids, no boyfriend, nobody really holding me down in one place, and I feel like this is the perfect time for me to try new things and try to see where I can take my career. Not that I feel like I can't grow and make video content anywhere else in the world, but particularly LA is the kind of hub for social media and YouTube and video content. Like, it's the perfect place to be, to grow. It's a lot of people to network with, a lot of brands to work with, and it's just more money over there. And I feel like I've done so good on YouTube and with my social media by myself, with no help, with no collabs, with no big YouTubers shouting me out. Like, I did all of this by myself with my personality that I have now, with me showing you guys my life, you know, like my subscribers love me for who I am, and if my subscribers love me, that means like so many other people will love me too. Like, so many other brands will think I'm just as dope. So that is really one of the main reasons why I want to move to LA. In addition, my career is kind of something I'm very proudful of, that has been really successful. I've been doing it for a long time, and while I feel like my friends have changed, they have let me down, just other things have like not gone right in my life. Like, that's the one thing that has always gone right. I've always been happy creating content. Like, it's never let me down. I feel like that's what I should be pushing into. I know, like, it just depends on the person. Like, some people push into relationships and like they're like ready to get married and stuff. And although I definitely feel like in the next year or two, if I chose to, I could like be engaged and stuff, I just like that part of my life, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to give to that. I'm not ready to give to that. And that's kind of why you guys don't see much of that part of my life, because I don't know, I'm just not ready to share it. I'm not ready to give my all to it, and it's not what I want. I know, like, sometimes talking to the internet about a relationship is hard for me, just because I feel like my opinion about relationships are kind of different. I don't care about them. That's not what I care about right now. I mean, at 23, I think it's okay for me to say that, but I do know it's people out here that are like, girl, like, why you ain't in a relationship? It's not really what I want. I really want to be successful. Not that I'm not successful. I'm super successful. I don't even want to say it like that. I'm super successful in my career. I want to be more successful. Like, and everybody's like goal in life is different. Like, my goal right now is to make $50,000 in 1 month. You know, like, that's what I'm reaching for. I'm like, girl, how can you make $50,000 in 1 month? And then how can you repeat it 3 times? Like, what can you do to get there? That's how I'm thinking. Like, those are the conversations that I get excited about, like talking to successful people and them telling me, like, you know, what they did to become successful. Or I don't know, everybody's different. And I just know, like, while some of my subscribers want me to have a relationship and do these relationship videos and all this love stuff, it has been proven that love and relationships do really well on my channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. I want to do something else. In addition, I did say the #1 school I want to go to for my master's degree is out there. So when I was talking to my dad was like, so you're going out there for a year to see if you like it. Why don't you extend it to 2 years, get your master's? So that is something else that I'm looking into. I do have to take the GRE. Luckily, the program that I want to get into, because I looked it up, the program I want to get into, they do not, like, what you score on the GRE does not matter. They just want you to take it. And I was like, okay. So that's good. And I already know that I would get in this school. Like, I know for a fact, like, this school needs me. That's how, 2018, this school needs me. This job needs me. This apartment complex needs me. Anything that you're applying to, they need you. They need you to live there, to be there, to go there. So that's how I feel about this university. Like, that school needs me. I just know for a fact that I would get in. I'm super positive about it. And this program starts during the summertime. So I believe maybe like September is when applications start. So I will apply, and it starts in the summertime. So I have like that time in LA to like get acclimated and, like, you know, figure out LA, and then I hope to go back to school. It's just something that I like. It's no reason for me to go back to school. I use my degree for everything that I do right now, but I don't have a job in my field. I kind of work for myself. So if we're talking about that, I'm not using my degree. I make more money than my degree could ever offer me right now. So I don't have to go back to school. It's a personal choice. I want to get my master's. It will fulfill me and make me happy. So also with me moving to LA, that's another chapter in my life that I want to check off. I think right now in my 20s, I'm just checking things off my list. Like, check, check. Lived in New York, check. Lived in LA, check. Master's degree, check. Okay, that's what I want to do. I just want to check things off my list. I want to live a fulfilled life. I want to try things. I don't want to have kids, get married, and then just be thinking, I didn't do anything. I didn't travel anywhere. I'm going to do it all right now while I have the chance, while nobody's holding me down. I don't have no ties to nothing. I wake up every day and I'm just like, I look out my window and I say, what am I gonna do today? You know, I live a great life. I'm blessed. And I'm just super excited about this new chapter in my life. And I hope you guys, you know, are excited with me. And I can't wait to take you guys along the journey with me as well. It only gets better from here. I think I can only grow more. I can't really go backwards at this point. It's only forward, and I'm just super excited. So I hope you guys are excited too. I will keep you guys updated on moving and stuff. I do need to start packing, but I go to the Bahamas in like a few days, so I think we may do the packing later. I have started the declutter process, and I do have like the apartment that I'm getting secured. I do have the movers that I'm using secured. I just need to secure my, getting my car shipped, but I kind of have everything kind of all together. The only thing that I would be stressing about is moving or packing my boxes, but that's about it. All the trips that I'm going on are already paid for. So yeah, it's just a great summer. It's going to be a great summer. So I'm going to end this video here. I just wanted to update you guys, make sure you guys are in the loop on what's going on. And I guess in the comment section, let me know what you guys are doing this something. I want to know something exciting that you guys are doing, because I feel like I'm doing exciting things, but I want to hear about you guys. So let's chat in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.